Hey everybody, this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Planting with Jewelyn. It's been a very stressful few months with me being away from the collection. I know I talk about this a lot on both of the channels. A lot of my plants have suffered, whether I had to throw them away completely, or they died while I was away, or they got ruined from the rain. And if you watch both of the channels, you know that I've been dealing constantly over the years with awful heavy rain, and I want to share with you what I could save from the Sansevieria collection cuttings wise. Here is some of it. Like, honestly, it's very sad. So I have a bunch of cuttings that I would like to try to save. Honestly, it's pretty sad. So this is all of the cuttings here, all of the Sansevieria cuttings that I could save and at least take from the plant before I throw away the whole plant. So there's a bunch of things, including my Yellowstone, and I believe this is what I have left of my original Yellowstone. So when I came across this plant today, and I shared it on a Thursday check-in recently, which was filmed today and going up this week, but this video will come up later, I was really shocked that I came across the plant. Now, all of the Sansevierias that got ruined from the rain are now living in my home that I could save. But eventually, when these callus over, which I'll take a look at when I come back from Vegas next week, once they're callus over, I'm gonna put them into soil and they're just gonna live in the greenhouse, and I'll check on them like throughout the year and see what happens. So wish me luck, but it's just part of plant life, and this is probably like the one thing that I suffer with, the rain here in Southern California. But other than that, I don't have to deal with anything else besides this crazy messy tree. So I'm gonna put this on the side. I just wanted to share with you what I could save and hope the best for me with the Sansevieria collection, because I've now been struggling with this for a couple of years, losing them and then rebuilding the collection and losing them from the rain, and just have to move forward and keep going. So wish me luck on this. In today's video, and I always like to do this with the Sansevierias, I'm just gonna focus on this one because I already took care of the collection that got ruined from the rain, and I share it on the vlog channel because I've done that in the past on the main channel. So if you haven't, check it out. It might go up prior to this video. Windy and cold. Now, I always like to do this. Oh, there goes the wind, and there goes all the pines from the tree. Anytime I bring home a plant that's a propagator, especially a Sansevieria, and I've shared this on the past, I like to go through the whole plant. I like to check the root ball, and I like to kind of take it apart, and if I can get certain sections and put them in the greenhouse to propagate, I will do that. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And not really liking what's going on in here, so I'm going to trash this probably. So let's see what's going on here. Now, look at that underneath of it. I feel like, I don't know, it's hard to tell how long it was in this planter, but what I'm gonna do is kind of see how many sections that can just fall apart like this, and then we're gonna restyle it. And who knows, maybe I can take a Sansevieria to the new house for my room when the time comes. Honestly, like, yeah, I don't know what to think about this. I'm just gonna keep going is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Questionable. Plant is not in the greatest condition, but this is not a common plant, so when I came across it today, I wanted it, since I just lost the plant with the rain. Okay, so this was a cutting. I honestly feel like they just put a bunch of cuttings together and then put it in the planter to sell. That's the way how I feel, because these are all cuttings. Okay, so let's do this. Let's, without damaging them, because they're lightly variegated and I don't want to damage them any more than they are. I don't really care for this mixture. For my sansevierias, I like to have like a cactus succulent mixture, and I put worm castings in. I like it on the chunky side, and I treat my sansevierias like cactus succulents. I rarely water them, and they basically don't need much. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, let's see, what do I do here? Okay, I think for sure maybe this section, I don't know, let's see, is that the smallest section? I might put that one in the greenhouse to propagate. Clean this up. There's a little baby here. I might actually propagate this one. Let's see here. Let's get some soil. Okay, so I have my soil bin here. I took some out. I have it here. I also mixed it up with some worm castings. And I'm gonna try to see if I can use my new planter that I got. I want to say this year, did I get it? I think I got it this year. I shared it in probably like a plant haul in the past. Now I think I'm gonna go with this section first. And what I like to do for like my planters is I just put coco coir. I know people put mesh to cover the holes or like coffee liner. I like to put coco coir, so let me get a piece. So I just get a piece like this, and I just make sure that it's covering the hole on the bottom. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with this section because I think this is the tallest section. We'll put it in the center. I'm gonna clean the plant, go through it, and go from there. So let's see here. This will go directly in my house, and it'll stay in the studio. No more outside for it to be a victim in the future. I think this should go here. That is gorgeous. Stay there. Let me bring my chair closer. My poor sansevieria collection. Let me set this on the side. I might put that in the greenhouse. Here. Ooh, this is a nice one. But these just look like all cuttings. They were not together. There's a baby here. When this gets bigger, I'll take it. I don't like this. I'll take it away from the mother plant and then I'll grow it in the greenhouse. But for now, I'll leave it with the mother. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, so yeah, same for this one too. When this one gets a little bit bigger, I'm gonna take this section off too. Clean it up. Okay, well, you know what? That's what I'll do. When the babies here and here gets bigger, I'm gonna take these two sections out. I'm going to probably take the main sections of it and put it together in a planter and put it in my Vegas room. and then the 2 babies I can go ahead and propagate it and it'll live in the greenhouse. So I'm just gonna make them face each other and they'll be side by side here. It'll be easier for me to track that, and then it'll be easy for me to just pull it out when they get bigger. So who knows, maybe by the end of the year, I think that'll look nice in my new room. I could also do that for my Sansevieria sayuri. I could take what's in the greenhouse or from the mother plant because it's so big, and have a section of it live in my new Vegas room. So that'll be fun to do in the next upcoming months. So just backfilling these empty spots, making sure that the root ball is covered. Don't want too much soil, but just enough. I'm glad I looked through that nursery planter because I didn't like what I seen in the soil. Let's make sure that the babies have soil. And you know what? This new planter worked out perfect. I was wondering who was going to end up living in it, and it was my replacement Sansevieria. Yeah, my original Sansevieria Yellowstone was half the size of this, so this is a big replacement plant. And the Yellowstone is rare for me, so it's not common, and this is an expensive repurchase. Sansevierias are not cheap plants, I have to say. Okay, I think I put together enough soil. I don't want to put too much, but just enough. The root ball is covered. I think it looks gorgeous. So pretty. Perfect. All right, you guys, that is gonna wrap up another planting with Jewelyn. I was very sad to share with you all of the cuttings that I was able to save. The rest of the plants are either in their new smaller home, now living in the studio, or just thrown out because they got really mushy from the rain. I'm really glad that I came across this Sansevieria. It is not in the greatest condition, and after pulling the plant out and noticing that it was just all cuttings grouped up in a planter and this type of soil I was sitting in, I'm not really that excited, but it's okay. I have my replacement plant. It is double the size of my original one. There's 2 small babies here, which I will keep an eye out on, and when they get bigger, both sections will come out. The babies will get propagated and living in the greenhouse. I can sell them, trade them, gift them, and then maybe these 2 sections that are growing with the babies, I can take it to my new room in Las Vegas and it'll live in the new house with my small little collection that is in Las Vegas. And it's a fairly easy plant as long as it doesn't get ruined by the rain. So that is definitely something I'm going to do moving forward. I know I have like my copper tone and I have like my big cylindrica. I have a few here tucked by George the Monstera and my Wilfin out here. I think those are like my big Sansevierias. They're super hardy, and for whatever reason, maybe where they're placed, they don't get hit by the rain as much as like the Sansevierias that was right by my wicker tables. Those always get hit by the rain, so they'll stay out here and I'll just keep an eye out on them, and if need be I will move them in with the rest of them. But I hope you guys enjoy seeing me replant my repurchased plant baby. I'm glad I didn't wait till when I'm back next week from Las Vegas to touch the plant because I wanted to see what was going on in the planter, and I'm glad I did that. And I thought I would be taking something into the greenhouse now from this mother plant, but I'll wait. And that was my decision of the day. And also I really like that I was able to get my new planter with a plant baby in it. I picked this up earlier this year and it's perfect, so I can't wait to style this in my studio. I hope you guys enjoyed another Planting with Jewelyn. I want to do a plant friend shout out, one of my favorite things to do when I do my Planting with Jewelyn series. This one is going out to Ashley. She posted this up earlier this year saying, "My heart goes out to you, Jewelyn. That's never fun to see when something happens to our plant babies. You're a strong woman and know you will power and rise through this. I've been having a very rough start of the year, so thank you for that. I hope things turn around for you and the collection. Thank you for sharing even though you were having a rough time right now." I'm still having a rough time, but I am taking it day by day, dealing with the collection, dealing with me being here sporadically, and dealing with my auntie's passing. But I want to thank you guys so much for being there, supporting the channels, whether you watch the channels every day, the main channel and the vlog channel, or purchase any of my merchandise, which, speaking of which, I am wearing my cactus earrings and I'm wearing my Planting with Jewelyn apron that I use when I vend at my booth, and I thought I'd wear it in today's video because I'm gonna throw it in the wash so that I have it ready to go for next weekend when I'm back to vend. So if you guys are interested in the apron, I have just a few more that is up for sale, along with the apron that I used in last week's Planting with Jewelyn video. I filmed that right before this one. I have those two patterns left, and my grandma will be making my new Planting with Jewelyn 2021 totes, which I'm super excited about. I should have them in my hand when I go back home to Hawaii next month, and I will share that with my grandma on the channel in a month. So yes, thank you guys so much for supporting the channels, whether you're watching, purchasing any of my Planting with Jewelyn merchandise, or any of my art. Thank you so much for supporting me. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads between the main channel and the vlog channel. You get a video each and every day. I would like to say, I hope I am able to bring more Planting with Jewelyn content in the upcoming weeks, and if I do, it will be on Monday. It just depends, you know, like say for instance, I'm gonna be in Las Vegas for 8 days, and when I'm there, nothing is happening with plant life. But eventually, when I move into the new house, I'll share with you the process of moving the collection from our place now to the new place, and then adding more plants there. So you'll eventually get to see that part of my Vegas plant life, but I will try my best to get an extra video up here on Monday that is plant related. Otherwise, you will just get a video every day on the vlog channel, plus Thursday's check-in. That's it, you guys. I'm gonna put this back into the house. I am going to bundle up with a cup of tea. It is so cold. It's been raining a lot. It rained overnight and this morning, and I'm just so glad that the rain stopped for me to be able to come out here and film some plant content for you before I leave for 8 days. I am already missing the collection. I'll see you soon. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California, and my new Sansevieria Yellowstone. Bye, guys.